Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Longevity Insider. I'm your host, Eva, and on this channel, we talk about all of the ways we are trying to live a little or a lot longer. When you look at longevity, there are four main pillars we are looking at: sleep, exercise, nutrition, and measurement. And today, I would like to talk about sleep. It's the most important thing, and all of you have problem with it. And I'm looking at you. I hope that you are not watching this video before you are going to sleep and you are not shining that blue light on your face from your phone. If that's the case, please turn off this video, put your phone away and go to sleep. If not, then that's perfect. Let's keep going. I would like to share with you 6 easy ways to improve your sleep and reach that perfect score. And when that's said, let's get started. Number 1, time management. Let's start with our mindset shift. We need to prioritize sleep. Sleep needs to be your number 1 priority, and that is hard. And it's hard because our culture is placing work and hustling above sleep. We envy people who are able to put out all-nighters. And that has to stop. You need to say to yourself, sleeping is my number 1 priority. And then everything else. So when you have this mindset, the time is to schedule, to do the time management. So I'd like to schedule 8.5 hours for sleeping every night. Maybe you can put it in your calendar. That could be even better. And you can, play with it, see where it fits within your schedule. For some people, it might be better to go to sleep at 9 p.m., for some at 11. I think it doesn't matter as long as it's consistent. Number 2, consistent bedtime and wind-down routine. The most important thing is to avoid blue lights. So looking at your phone, at your laptop, and all of that stuff about 2 hours before you go to sleep. If you are not able to do that, like many people, you can buy one of these fancy red light blocking glasses. This model has the side panel that's amazing for, the light is not like shining from the sides. It's capturing the entire eye. So I really like it. And I also recommend to buy these for travel purposes because when you're on plane, the blue light is shining through from the screen. It's like it's everywhere. So it's pretty cool. The second thing I want to talk about are red light bulbs. So at my house, I have several lamps that have specific red light bulbs that don't shine any blue light, and I have them below my eye area. So it's like down. It's not on the ceiling, and this is mimicking fire, and it's really good. Lastly, I like to have some habits like making a herbal tea or reading before going to sleep because I'm telling my body to shut down and to prepare for sleeping. Side note, some people wear these glasses throughout the day, and that's not good. Sun is shining the blue light on you all the time, and it's natural, so it's telling your body to wake up. Wearing blue light blocking glasses when you are supposed to be awake is not a good option unless you want to be sleeping. Number 3, avoid caffeine and alcohol. Everyone's body is metabolizing caffeine in a different rate, and it's good to measure it via DNA test or by observing how it reacts to caffeine. General rule, I wouldn't drink coffee after 2 p.m. I think some people do that and are totally fine because their body is metabolizing caffeine very quickly. Next is alcohol. I think that by now everybody knows that alcohol ruins your sleep. I would say that if you have 1 glass of wine after your lunch, it's probably fine. It will be metabolized by the time you're going to sleep. But yeah, try to avoid it as much as you can. I think that's like number 1 longevity hack to not drink before you go to sleep. Number 4 is to eat early. Eating early is really beneficial for your HRV growth when you go to sleep. So longevity influencers are recommending to try to push the last meal back as much as you can. So maybe start with 6 p.m. and go 5 p.m., 4 p.m., and so on. I personally can't do this. Like when I eat my last meal at 4 p.m. and I go sleep at 10, I'm terribly hungry and I can't fall asleep because I'm hungry. And the only thing I'm thinking about is food. So probably not very relevant for me because it's ruining my sleep due to the fact that I'm hungry. But yeah, I usually try to eat at around 6 or 7 p.m. So there is at least some time, but this is a really good tip and you should test it out on yourself. Number 5 is sleep environment. The most important thing is to have quiet and completely dark environment. I like to do this test. When you have your hand like this and you see your hand, it's not dark enough. So you are trying to have like pitch dark black environment, and that is the best environment to sleep in. Then you want to make sure it's cold enough, so you can try 8 sleep or maybe AC or something like that. And it's also perfect to have a good air quality, so maybe have a filter, or if you are like me living in Europe, then you're probably fine. You can look at one of those like online maps we have about air quality, and you will see that most of the cities it's excellent, so there is nothing to worry about. When I'm traveling, I like to have really good eye mask and earplugs, so I can make sure that I can still sleep. Sometimes when I'm traveling to the US, where they don't have like such nice environment like we do, and it's loud like in New York, I like to also have noise canceling headphones. So my setup is to have earplugs, noise canceling headphones, and then this like huge eye mask, and that's how I sleep like a little mummy. But it's the best thing to do, and yeah, I usually schedule for like 9.5 hours for my sleep. And number 6 is measurement. You can buy one of these rings like Ultra Human or Aura. Ultra Human is cheaper. You don't need to pay subscription in the app. For Aura, you do need to do that. Both of them are amazing. I had both of them. It's much better than Apple Watch or any tracker with display because, it's lighting. So the blue light kind of not the best thing for sleeping. Yeah, I would be cautious with measurement if you are a type of person who is anxious about data. Meaning, if I look at my phone in the morning and I see that my sleep score is 70, then I feel anxious and then my day is ruined. Where's the point, right? So don't do that. Don't buy a sleep tracker. If you are, on the other hand, super geeky and interested in data, feel free to do that. Like, it helps me to stay on track. It helps me to do some like micro adjustments about my sleep and see which things have the biggest impact on me personally. Before we end this video, I would like to tell you our sponsored message from Macromo. If you want to test out your caffeine metabolism, you can do Macromo DNA Premium or Lifestyle test to discover where you stand. We have very secure tests, which are the fastest on the market, so you can get your results in 20 days. I'll leave link down below in the description. You can check it out. There is plenty of at-home tests to choose from. And with that said, thank you so much for watching this episode of Longevity Insider. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.